With so many new subcompact SUVs in the market, automakers are feeling pressured to make their tiny crossovers stand out. As a result, they sometimes put too much emphasis on style, leaving us with sport utility vehicles offering very little utility. Hi, I'm George Kennedy for CarGurus, and over the past several months, we've been very lucky to test a bunch of small SUVs, including the competing Subaru Crosstrek and larger Volkswagen Tiguan. The difference is, those vehicles place substance first and style second. Even though the CHR competes with the Crosstrek, Mazda CX-3, and Honda HR-V, it feels like something else entirely. More like the Nissan Juke, and this feels like a misstep. Toyota should have prioritized basic usability over a sports car image. Toyota has gone to great lengths creating that image for the CHR, incorporating a sharply sloping roof, massive rear spoilers, and even hiding the rear door handles in the C-pillar. But out back, there's a total of just 36.4 cubic feet of cargo space. That's less than the CX-3, HR-V, and Jeep Renegade. When you slide behind the wheel, I think the intent is to have you sit back like you're in a sports car, but the execution is off. The seating position is awkward, and the steering wheel doesn't extend far enough to give you that sporty posture. That said, if sporty crossovers are your thing, the short stock sport shifter is a nice touch, even if it is just to put the car into drive. It complements the sport bucket seats. There are just two trims for the CHR, XLE and XLE Premium. The XLE comes standard with 18-inch sport alloy wheels, a leather-wrapped steering wheel, dual-zone automatic climate control, one USB port, and Bluetooth connectivity. It also comes with the latest high-tech safety gear, like forward collision avoidance, adaptive cruise control, and lane departure warning. But we'll come back to that later. The XLE Premium trim has everything from the XLE, but adds fog lights, push-button start, heated front bucket seats, and neat puddle lights that project the CHR logo. Both trims get a 7-inch touchscreen, which will be fine, but it's the most basic implementation of this system I've ever seen. There are no home buttons, no tuning dial, no home screen. It's running Toyota's software, but it feels like a cheapened version of it, and it's viewed through a weak aftermarket head unit. Neither trim comes with navigation or even offers it, and here's where things start getting sad for Toyota. The automaker purposely left out navigation as an option because, as it says, younger buyers only use their phones to navigate. That might be true, but here's the problem. Toyota doesn't offer Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, meaning you can't project your Maps app on the infotainment screen. So although the CHR is loaded with the latest safety technology, its infotainment system breeds distraction, coaxing drivers to look down at their phone instead of the road ahead. Just think about that. The CHR is powered by a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine. It makes 144 horsepower and 139 pound-feet of torque. Power gets sent through a continuously variable transmission to the front wheels. If you're waiting for us to mention an all-wheel drive option, don't hold your breath. This car is only being offered with front-wheel drive, so Toyota really is only going for style over substance. Fuel economy for the CHR is 27 mpg city, 31 highway, and 29 combined. In my time driving in both city and highway, I observed fuel economy of 28.9 mpg. So, we've established that the CHR is missing some important tech, and it doesn't offer all-wheel drive. At least it's a sporty ride, right? Not quite. Acceleration from the 2-liter engine is so-so, but it certainly makes a lot of noise. The CHR does have good responsive turn-in, and it does have a tight turning radius, which will be good for city driving. Meanwhile, the brakes are strong and surprisingly connected, almost sporty. As for ride quality, the CHR absorbs bumps in the road very well, but the car is not overly floaty. In fact, on the highway, the CHR feels responsive and actually has composed cornering and handling. It's almost sporty, but then you see the G-force monitor in the instrument panel and you're reminded, this is not the performance vehicle that Toyota is promoting. The CHR comes standard with 10 airbags and Toyota Safety Sense P. This is Toyota's big suite of high-tech safety gear, including collision avoidance with pedestrian detection, lane departure warning, auto high beams, and adaptive cruise control. The XLE Premium adds blind spot monitor and rear cross traffic alert, but you still get a lot of safety tech at the base price. Unfortunately, the reversing camera is this disappointingly tiny screen in the rearview mirror. It feels like an engineer just pulled it out of the spare parts bin. A starting price of $22,500 for the XLE and $24,350 for the XLE Premium means the CHR isn't the most expensive competitor in the segment, but it costs more than the sub-$20,000 price points of the CX-3 and HR-V, which are the CHR's biggest competitors. This vehicle was originally shown as a Scion concept, and that's pretty telling. Younger buyers don't go for a car simply because it's cool, they just want to get the most car for their money. The Subaru Crosstrek, for example, isn't sporty, but it does offer the cargo space and features like Apple CarPlay that buyers actually want. Meanwhile, the CHR tries to be a racy high-riding hot hatch, but it's really just tight on space, lacking in the features department and tall on price. And do buyers really want that? Or do they want their compact SUV to actually offer all-wheel drive and Apple CarPlay? It's hard to find the utility in this sport utility. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to see more videos, like my review on the 2018 Subaru Crosstrek. And if you think I'm way off in the CHR, and it's better than the Crosstrek, HR-V, or CX-3, let me know in the comments. And to read my full review on the 2018 Toyota CHR, go to CarGurus.com.